To Tanzania, where the fight against female genital mutilation is gaining momentum in the country, as traditional leaders in local Maasai communities have agreed to abolish the long practice that has caused harm and pain to many women in the country. Like many other African countries, FGM is still practiced in Tanzania, but authorities are not relenting in their efforts to change the narratives by eliminating the painful act. The initiative to involve the elderly in the fight against FGM has yielded positive results. And let's have more details of that in this report.
Female genital mutilation, or FGM, is a cultural practice that can be bloody and brutal. Maasai elders often force girls to be circumcised in a rite of passage to mark the coming of age. Some die from bleeding, and many suffer for the rest of their lives. 25-year-old Selina from the Kilindi Maasai village went through FGM when she was 10 years old. She and her 3 siblings were taken into the bush.
I have never felt pain like that before. That day was unbearable. I will never forget that pain.
In Tanzania, like many African countries, although it is illegal, FGM is still being done in secret. Dr. Jane Sempeho says the practice of FGM is promoted by men.
They feel like if a woman is cut, then this woman will not be promiscuous, in the sense of this woman will not want to have more than one man. So they believe that it will contain that woman in that marriage.
For over 10 years, the healthcare non-profit AMREF worked with the government in Maasai communities to introduce an alternative rite of passage, or ARP, that doesn't involve FGM. And now, Maasai elders from 7 regions have signed a declaration to ensure no Maasai girl goes through FGM. The Kilindi region used to have high rates of FGM, but the alternative rite of passage program is working. In the last 2 years, the program passed 4,186 girls through this alternative rite of passage. The ARP ceremony is a 3-day blend of Maasai culture and sexual health education. Maasai elderly women provide traditional training on how to become a woman, while AMREF supports teaching girls about the effects of FGM and the importance of education. Isaiah says involving the Maasai elders and young men is paying dividends.
As the days went on, they understood the education being given and decided it was better for them to end the practice, as it has serious impacts.
FGM is also an economic issue. Circumcisers get paid an average of $7 per circumcised girl. To discourage the circumcisers from continuing with the practice, the project has trained 40 former circumcisers on entrepreneurship skills and linked them to local government authorities to secure loans. Unlike in the past, at these ARPs, girls learn about their rights, effects of FGM, discuss issues freely and build their confidence, finishing off with a graduation ceremony. This increases self-esteem and inspires girls to stay in school. Despite the success of the Kilindi project, the problem of FGM still prevails in other tribes across Tanzania. Now AMREF is working to launch the National Anti-FGM Strategy to take the fight against FGM countrywide.